darling, welcome to my channel. Here we are doing another video for you guys. This has been highly requested, and I was actually working on a client last night, and I figured, you know what, maybe this is a video that I should definitely upload, because there is many things that go with this, not go with it, but that will help you and assist you. So one of the questions that I get asked all the time on everyday basis is pretty much, how do you know you've been worked? How do you know that you need a cleansing? How do you know that you've just been pretty much that you need a cleansing? And it's very simple. If you cannot progress, if you can't move forward, if for some reason every time you take a few steps forward, it seems like you take 5 steps backwards, then definitely you need to do this. Also, money comes in the way it goes out. You're not able to save. You're not able to progress. You're not able to find a job. All of these are attributes of envy, jealousy, people that are always constantly watching what you're doing and what you're up to, what your life is like or whatnot. And I get a lot of clients that genuinely, are taken aback when I do cleansings, because they're like, I am the most humble person. Like, I don't give any reasons to, like, for people to envy, for people to hate or whatnot. And unfortunately, we live in a life, in a society where you don't have to have, the grandest of luxuries for people to envy you. If you have a long-term committed relationship and you've been with your partner for a very long time, that's enough reason for people to hate. Unfortunately, it's pretty fucked up, but it's, the honest truth. So anyways, this is going to help you for this. This is specifically to cut the cords of anything that has been done to you through witchery, that envy, jealousy, mal de ojo, what we call, all of this, it encompasses that. And I guarantee you guys that if you do it exactly the way I tell you, within 3 days, you will be able to notice, even if you keep getting illnesses and you don't understand why, it's like one issue after the other. Definitely do this, and I guarantee you guys within 3 days you're going to start noticing, even your energy is going to go up. You're going to feel much more enthusiastic about life and very positive, and you're going to start to see things manifest very, very quickly for you guys, okay? So I'm going to run down pretty much what you're going to be needing. It's very simple, very simplistic. If you do not have any of the ingredients, which it's not a lot, but if you cannot get this, then this spell is not for you. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. You need exactly what I'm going to tell you, okay? So the first thing you're going to need is alcohol, okay? Doesn't matter what kind of alcohol, as long as it's, some type of rubbing alcohol, this is definitely going to assist you. You're going to need tequila. It doesn't matter what kind of tequila. I have tequila, with me all the time, because I do work a lot with my saints, and this is one of the things that I give to them. But if you cannot, wherever country you're from, if you cannot get some type of tequila, then my suggestion would be rum, anything, vodka, anything that is flammable, but that you can drink. Not that you're going to drink this, please, disclaimer, you're not going to drink this, but you do need a very strong, either vodka, tequila, or rum. I personally use tequila because it's very powerful and it pretty much disintegrates the egg very quickly. Next, you're going to be using perfume. So I do get a lot of clients that or subscribers that message me and they tell me, well, I don't wear any perfume or cologne. If you don't wear any perfume or cologne, then if you usually excuse me, I've been a little bit under the weather, California crazy weather. Anyways, if you do not wear any type of perfume or cologne and you use essential oils, then you're going to be using the essential oil instead of the perfume or cologne. If you don't wear any of these, then this spell is not for you, okay? That's simple. Also, I know this is like very random, but thank you, darling. As you can see, I am actually wearing, one of my clients sent this out to me from New York. I am so in love with it. It is actually, let me show you guys because it's pretty awesome. Not sure if you guys can see this, but it says witchcraft. So I live for it. Anyways, very random, I know, sorry. Just giving you a shout out. I don't want to mention your name because he is very private and he's actually very known in New York. So anyways, moving along, you're going to be needing a brown bag, okay? You could get these anywhere. You could get these at the 99 as you can see here, you could get a whole bunch of them for $1. If you cannot find one, you could go to your local grocery or liquor and they might have these. Get one of these instead of the plastic. You are going to be needing this, okay? So it's a brown bag. You're going to be needing a white egg, okay? Depending on the country you're at, if you have the red ones or the brown ones, that's perfectly okay. You can use either one, okay? Then you're going to be using a candle. It has to be a white candle, and it cannot be a small tea light. It has to be a candle, a pretty big candle. It doesn't matter the imagery. I obviously work with saints, etc., but you guys probably don't. And if you don't, that's fine. Any kind of candle that is about a 7-day candle and that is white, okay? So with that said, you're gonna need matches. You guys already know anything that has to do with spellcraft, matches are very necessary. If you do not have matches, you cannot do this spell. That's simple, okay? And you're going to be needing finally a cauldron if you guys have one. Obviously, I have a whole bunch of those. So I use those. But if you do not have one, what you could do is you could use a ceramic plate, any type of plate. It could even be glass plate. It cannot be plastic, you guys. It has to be either ceramic. It has to be, I forget that. You know those Mexican ones that they sell, the brown ones? I can't think of the name, but anyways. It has to be ceramic or glass even. It cannot be plastic, okay? And you have to keep in mind that it might break. So it has to be one that you're not, you know, you don't use it for special occasions or whatever, and you're only going to use it for this spell. If it does not work, then you can keep it on the side and use it only to do these cleansings. Now, I only suggest these type of cleansings every 6 months or once a year. You don't need to do it more than that. And basically what it does, it pretty much cuts any type of witchery that your name has been used in any type of spell, any envy, any blockages. It's going to completely cut all that. So again, you don't need to do this every freaking month. You can only do it once every 6 months or once a year. Excuse me. Okay, so pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to get, oh, another ingredient, very important, I forgot to mention, is sea salt. It doesn't matter what kind of salt. It could even be fine salt. I prefer the sea salt only because it's thick, and that's pretty much what we want, okay? So, finally, what you're going to be needing is, you're going to be needing the Psalms 91. This is a prayer that you're going to be needing. You can look it up. You can look at the description. I will link the prayer there. So when you're passing the egg all around you, you're going to be saying this out loud, okay? So let's get into this. What you're going to do is basically you're going to get the brown bag. You do not need to put anything on the brown bag because obviously you're doing this for yourself. If you're doing this for a loved one or someone that, you know, really is going through it and is having difficulty and you want to do this for them, then you would put their first and last name in the bag. And you're also going to make sure to put, I cut now the salt. I cut now the salt and remove all negative energy, envy, jealousy, or blockages. And again, like I said, don't forget to put their first and last name and date of birth, okay? So once you get the bag, what you're going to do is you're going to put the sea salt in here, okay? Let me show you so you guys. Be very abundant with the sea salt, you guys. Don't be, you know, stingy. Be very abundant with it. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but the salt is in there. And next, what you're going to do is you're going to get the egg, and you're going to spray it with the perfume or cologne or oil that you use, okay? As such, okay? And you're going to put it in this bag. Okay? You're going to basically fold it all the way to where the egg is, as such. Okay? And if, you know, if the salt, you know, pretty much falls out or whatever, it does not matter because there's salt in here, and that's all that matters, and that's all that we need. So anyways, when you do this, you're going to then get your candle. You're going to spray the candle with your perfume, cologne, or oil, essential oil that you use. Spray it a couple of times. You're going to put your prominent hand. My prominent hand is the right. For you guys, if you're left hand, you're going to be using your left. If you're right-handed, you're going to be using your right, okay? You're going to put your prominent hand on the candle, and you're going to read out loud Psalms 91, okay? So you're going to say an example. If this is for you, you're going to say I, and then you're going to say your full name and date of birth, and then you're going to read out loud Psalms 91. I will post it on the description box below. Once that is done, the candle is completely charged. What you're going to do is you're going to have to step outside, take the tequila and the alcohol and the plate outside with you. You're going to get the egg, okay, with the sea salt, and you're going to start at the top of your head, okay, in a cross position, and you're going to be saying out loud Psalms 91. Again, like I said, do it on top of your head, on your crown as well, doing the prayer. And then you're going to start sweeping it all around your body, all the way to your feet, okay? When you get to the chest, the stomach, the root, which is, you know, where your vajayjay is at, or where your other thing is at, you're going to do it in a cross position as well. Once you do that, you're going to come back up with your hands, and you're going to do the cross position by saying Psalms 91, again, like I said. Once this is done and you have completely pretty much swept your whole body, excuse me, sorry. You have swept your whole body. What you're going to do is you're going to speak into the egg, and you're going to say, I now cut the cords of any negativity. I cut the cords of any salamiento, or any envy, jealousy, anything of blockages that is currently keeping me away from progression. Excuse me. Okay, so once you do this, all right, guys, so sorry I had to cut the video. I couldn't stop coughing. Anyways, okay. So once once you've done this, what you're going to do is you're going to take the candle, and you're going to take the alcohol and the tequila outside with the plate, with the egg, and with the candle. So when you light the candle, this is the part where you light the candle, I should say. Once the candle is lit, you're going to get the egg with the brown bag and the salt, and you're going to put it inside of the cauldron or the plate, whatever it is that you're using. Once you do this, you're going to put it in there. Then you're going to pour in the alcohol. Be abundant with it. Make sure that it's completely submerged. And you're going to put the tequila in there, okay? Once that is done, you're going to light it with the match, okay? So when you light it with the match, what you're going to do is you're going to say out loud, I now cut any barriers, any blockages, anything negative that has been done or called upon my name through witchery. I cut it now, and I remove any negativity. You light it and you throw it in the plate. Now, be mindful, because this is it's a very strong, powerful cleansing, but it is also flammable. So you guys be very careful. If you're using a glass as an example, once you say that and you drop the match, you're going to see the fire. Step away from it, okay? Step away. If you're doing it in your backyard, or if you're doing it in the front yard, it does not matter. Step away from it, because it may explode. Once it does what it has to do, either two things are going to happen. One, the egg is going to consume all the alcohol until it breaks. And sometimes the plates do break. This is normal. If you're using a cauldron as an example, it won't do that. It won't break, but the egg might break. And when it does this, when it's completely done and the flames are gone, what you're going to do is you're going to pick it up in a black bag, trash bag. All the ashes, anything that's in there, you're going to pour it in there, and you're going to take it to the park. You're going to get rid of it. You don't want to toss it in the trash of your home. You have to take it to a park, take it to anywhere public that you can toss it to the trash. I'm not encouraging you to, go out there and just throw it anywhere. Take it to a trash can, but do not do it in your home. It has to be away from your home. Once you do this, I guarantee you guys, do what I'm telling you. Within the next 3 days, you're going to start to experience a lot of movement, a lot of abundance, a lot of opportunities that perhaps you weren't dealing with because of, unfortunately, sometimes, people do love spells. Sometimes and they do it with the intention of retaining their lover or whatnot. And sometimes they do that to us, even though we're not aware of it, or you guys are not aware of it. And sometimes when they do it so much, or multiple people, it creates barriers for you and blockages. Even though, like I said, they're not purposely trying to harm you, they're trying to keep you. With time and progression, it will create blockages. So this is necessary, you guys, okay? So anyways, again, like I said, do this exactly the way I'm telling you. After 3 days, you're going to start to notice, even health-wise, you're going to notice, you know, that you're going to feel more energetic. If you guys are currently dealing with depression, this is something you can definitely do. And I guarantee that you guys are going to definitely notice the difference, okay? It's very simple, very easy to do, but I guarantee you guys results. So that is pretty much all, my lovelies. I hope you guys enjoyed this this video. Comment if you guys do it and you get results. Definitely put it in the description box below. And I send you guys all my love, all my light, and wish you guys the very best. Oh my goodness. The very best. And we'll see each other soon. Okay? Bye.